everybody. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, I'm blocking my thing. Hold on. There we go. Hello, everybody. What up, what up? How's it going? What up, Harper Hex? How you been doing? What up, Dark Emperor? Ow. What's going on? What up, comrade? What up, Silent? What up, Baker Staunch? How's everybody doing? Started watching your orc team to see how bad it was? Oh man, you're in for a treat. Well, you might have already seen the treat. What up, Wooash? I don't know if that's how you say it. What up, Mornsbane? I've been alright. Bad sinus headache for a few days. You got my second COVID shot, so... Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hey, do you have any crazy stuff from it? What up, Love and More? What up, Nick? Took a nap by mistake, woke up an hour ago trying to get back to sleep. Oh, I hate that. That's why I don't take naps. It always messes up my sleep, like actual sleep schedule. What a big fun time. Just finished Khemri one, so probably with the 3 orcs dying. Holidays this week, so we've been playing a bunch of games, playing through Serious Sam 4. Nice. I've heard of that, but I never played it. Devin Rise in 47 months watching Mediocre painting while Mediocre painting. Hell yeah, dude. Almost to 4 years. Real bad chills, then fever next day, then full day of just being absolutely freezing, no chills. Oh my god. You got hit That's kind of crazy. So you just had chills, then fever, and then freezing, no chills. That's weird. I don't know. It's crazy how it hits everybody differently. Like, Toaster Woman, she had pretty much nothing. She said she felt kind of achy, but she had a sinus infection, ironically. So she was like, I didn't really feel anything. And then me, it hit for like 6 hours. And then I kind of slept it off and woke up, took some pain meds, and I was good. I was like, alright. Man, it's crazy. But I'm just happy, I'm fully done with it. Thanks, Devin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, not to load. Like, they were 47 months. Put together paying my first figures thanks to your videos, Clan Rats. Hell yeah, dude. I'm building my Clan Rats right now. Love Clan Rats. Went to Starbucks Reserve in my town. It's like smaller version, big one in Chicago. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Let's see. So, I've got a few guys I've been working on. Cruel Boys, mainly. Actually, I could also paint this guy's skull, just because. I've been meaning to do that. Might as well just do it. Sore arm as well as migraine. Mamma mia. I didn't even really get that sore of an arm. Like, it was kind of sore. The first one made me have a worse sore arm. It was weird. Oh yeah, here's my Lord Croak. I built him, primed him. This dude's crazy, man. Like, look at this model. I kept him, like, separate so I could paint underneath it and paint him separately, but, like, shit's crazy. Mamma mia. Bit of an upgrade over the old one. Who is that character exactly? Lord Croak is like one of the oldest Warhammer, just characters in Warhammer. He's a Slan priest. So, he's essentially like a dead Slan priest, but he's like so old. He like never actually dies because he always wills himself back to life. So he's essentially a frog mage that's one of the strongest wizards in all of Warhammer. So he's got like a crazy ass throne now. He used to not have that. In fact, let me just... Here you go, here you go. Lore. Here you go. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god, this is a long ass thing. It'll just be summarized. Let's see, let's see. Da, 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 da. It's gotta be something. Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer thing. Lord Croak lore. Summarized. Here we go. Lord Croak is said to have been the first Slan that was spawned in the world, the most powerful of the first spawning, and the most revered of all the relic priests. He was taught by the Old Ones with the secrets of unwinding time unveiled by Potek and how to use winds of magic. I don't even think people really know who the Old Ones are, so he's just got some like crazy ass spells and knowledge. Let's see. He is a long dead and mummified Slan. So he's like legit dead and just mummified, but he's just still alive. So it's crazy. Plaques recording the history of the Slan relate that Lord Croak was present at the birth of the world and therefore fated to be present at its end. Shit, dude. So yeah, he's pretty strong. So that's why they gave him a new model and made it, like, actually good compared to the old one. So yeah, I'm gonna paint him, but I need to paint a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna paint him just kind of slowly. Because I want to have fun painting him. Just kind of do my own thing. Get a little better at it. Hold on, let me wash these off. Yeah, I was gonna level a night, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of just want to paint for an hour. I was feeling some painting. I've been painting kind of casually. Alright. Do this. So, in fact, I'll show you what I've been working on. So, I got the Dominion box early, if you didn't see by my Warhammer channel. Warhammer Crendor. So I've been painting the Cruel Boys. Here's one of them I'm working on. I gotta do another, like, layer over this, but it's like my base coat. And then, he's like the banner guy. Working on him. I like painting his cat tail. It's like, dude, the cat tail. So I'm just base coating everybody. Then there's my pot grot. Look at that. Hold on. There he is. He's cooking up cotton candy yogurt from Trix Yogurt. And then he's got his pot back here, and he's got his health potion ready to throw out, and I got some other stuff I gotta do. So he's like halfway base coated. And then there's Stabgrot. I only painted his skin so far, so nothing too crazy. I gotta paint the rest. And then here's a battle line gut ripper guy I gotta paint. Primed him. He's ready to go. I primed all of them and built all of them, but these are the ones I've just been working on, just to like get color schemes and stuff down. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So that's been fun. Also, I'm gonna paint this little skull thing up here, because it's one of the things I didn't paint on this guy yet. And I painted literally everything else, so I'm like, why didn't I just paint that? So I'm gonna paint it now. I'm gonna do More gassed bone. Shake it. Shake it. This paint's thick, dude. Come on. There we go. Also, I've been busting out the wet palette. I didn't realize how good wet palettes work. Like, I used it back in the day for a bit, and I was like, I don't really get it. That's partially because I was bad at painting back then. Now I'm slightly better. And now I'm like, dude, this wet palette's pretty neat. That'll be good enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Batu Coma with the 35 bits. Thank you for the 35 bits. Don't mess it up. I'm gonna mess it up. Don't mess it up.
A turtle made it to the water.
Do it. Got bronze on his head, so I just painted over it. I don't have any magnet stuff. I wanted to try magnetizing the... oh god, I got... Hold on. Let's get that off of there. Okay. I was gonna try magnetizing the one guy in this army that has like a shield. You can substitute a shield or have like a mace. Or a morning star, I guess. And I want to have it swappable. So I was like, it's probably a good time to try magnets.
Thanks.
Oh, magnification like a magnifying glass? No, we're not high quality. This is not that high quality of a stream for that. This is already going like above and beyond what I normally do. Like maybe if I was good at painting, I'd be like, yeah, check it out. But this is like, I'm literally just gonna magnify my mistakes. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, look at him, he keeps messing up. And I'm gonna be like, ah, jeez. Let's go to the 5x cam so we can really see how bad he is. Oh god. I'm still getting used to thinning paint. Your tip on using the frame pieces came in really helped. Yeah, that's like one of the best ways to learn. Alright, alright. Let's see. Like, this is more about just kind of chilling and painting or relaxing while I paint and randomly talk about stuff. But the quality has improved immensely, and that might seem crazy, but it truly has. Alright. So we got one. Okay. I meant more for magnifying for you, not for us. Oh. Nah, I'm good. I mean, I can see stuff. I have powerful vision, dude. I got like eagle vision. I think eagles have good vision. Except for stuff that's far away. Like far, far away. Then I don't. Alright. One tiny bit. Yeah, I love the wet palette now. I used to be like, wet palette. And now I'm like, dude, I love this wet palette. Right there. There we go. Alright. That looks alright. Alright. Oh yeah, hawks. The hawk vision, that's the one. Yeah, you use the palette for a few reasons. One is to thin the paint, so you have better control over it, and you have the ability to, like, build up layers of it instead of just glop it on, and it just gets all thick and goopy. And it doesn't look good on the model. And the other reason is so you can kind of, like, you can see, like, I'm going down being like, how much paint do I have on the brush? And so you can kind of test how much paint you have on the brush to be like, alright, that's how much is going to go on this. And then you can also, with a wet palette, you can, like, super mix paint. So you can be like, you know, and kind of play around with it if you want. Really easily. I am BDA with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Sweet. How do you say your name? Lambda? I am the. Maybe it's Lambda. Alex new with the 2 years. Can I get some Crendor Americano, Crendor Buff Strong Coffee, ups for my nerd day? You sure can. Put some in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They were the 2 years. Alex new. And Lego Man with the 36 months. Put some Crendor Nerds Hypers Watch my music. Just put some more Americanos and Buff Strongs and buffs in the chat. For both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Swag. They with 36 months. Alright. So I'll let that dry. He's looking good. There's probably a lot of parts I can touch up. The thing when you, like, when you keep improving at painting, you always want to, like, go back to old stuff and be like, dude, I can do this so much better now. And then you're like, well, you also just kind of want to let it be what it is, and then you can look back on your old stuff and be like, whoa, nice. But if something's just, like, not painted like that, I'm like, I'm gonna paint that. You know? You can sit there for now. I still gotta shade it in, but... Okay. So, I want to add another layer onto here, and I want to use this because it's like a slightly brighter orange, so it'll be a good paint to put on top of it. The other paint I used this Joke Arrow Orange for this, so this is like a much brighter color, but like, it's a very watery paint. I had to do like 3 layers of it. It's still transparent, and I shook the shit out of it. All right, this one's pretty good. All right. I mean, yeah, it's better than it being thick. Do a couple glops of this one. I'll put this back here. Okay. That is indeed the pot grot. Alright. Yeah, this one's thick, so we gotta add some water. A little water in there.
Thanks.
Go down the line. Okay, looking good. Did the AC turn on? Probably. Alright. Angry Hedgehog, 13 months. Best stream to be celebrating the anniversary on. Hell yeah, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Slug. Favor the 13 months. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's see how it looks up here. Yeah, you know what? I like that.
Thanks.
I like it, I like it.
A turtle made it to the water.
I like brighter colors, I think, is what I'm coming to realize. Yeah. She's got crazy nose holes. Yeah. Alright, alright. Let's get some down here. Maybe oranges are just thin paints in general. So this one's pretty thin too. Although this is a layer paint. This is not base paint. So this makes sense. But I didn't want to paint this paint over a, like, black, because it's so bright. Kinda looks like Kraft macaroni and cheese sauce right now. That's alright, it's not gonna look like that forever. Unless I want it to. That could be kinda neat. Kind of. Sides. All right. Bit down there. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, that's gonna need more coats. No Doubter Johnson. Let's see. Down here. Alright. Tiny bits here. Don't get any on the tongue. Okay, good. A little bit back here, a little, you know. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Get it down the sides. I might try something. If I do this. Yeah, yeah. Okay, a little on there. Nope, nope. Alright. So now, let him sit for a bit. Maximum Rex with the 49 months. Thank you for the 49 months. Maximum Rex. Almost to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoop! 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Swag. They're the 49 months, and Perry loves you with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Perry. Swag. For the Twitch Prime. How am I liking the minion? I'm liking it. I like all the Cruel Boy models. They got a lot of details and stuff. It's in the back. I might try. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna come back with this paint I used already, because I want to see what another coat of it on here would look like on the back. Yeah, your paint stays wet on a wet palette, so you can like use it longer. It's easier to thin paints on it. And yeah. It's easier to blend paints on it as well. I'm gonna drop that on. Okay. A little water, so I already know it's pretty thin. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see what this looks like on the back. So I kind of want the back of it to be a bit darker. So I might even just like blend the two together. Let's see what it would look like. Okay. The fun part of painting is that you can kind of just do whatever you want. You have the creative freedom to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna try something, and then if it doesn't work out, you go, well, let's try something else. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. A little bit up top. I get inside here. Okay. Alright. It's not too bad. It's definitely not as bright. What if, if I like mixed them? What would we get? Kind of just a brown. Yeah. Well. I don't know. Alright. I'll keep going with this one. Actually, I'm gonna put a little more on it. It's already pretty thin. Just gonna do this. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, back to the front. I also experiment with different priming, different priming colors, because sometimes Well, actually, for the most part, I just like priming in gray or wraithbone a lot. And, with these guys, I was like, I'm gonna prime them black. So then you can kind of just paint whatever with black. But it's also, when you're doing, like, a lot of vibrant colors, the black kind of shows through, you know what I mean? So, like, when you're painting something like the tongue that's pink, it's like, oh, that looks good, because it, like, blends pretty nicely with it. But when you're doing, like, a vibrant orange, it's like, you can still see the, primer beneath it. Okay. Alright, it's getting better. It's getting better, getting better. I gotta get back here. With a little bit under there. And get under the lip. I always paint those later, whatever. What, Vefriel? Alright. A little more. Okay. All right. It's looking a little better. Yeah, paint the sides. Actually, maybe I'll blend the sides. That's what I'll do. Okay. All right. Okay, a little down there. Alright, neat. Yeah, I got the back. I might have to blend that and just paint the back of that. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Do I have an airbrush? I do not. I don't really want an airbrush. I just don't really like the look of it. It looks... I don't know. I also just like the process of just chilling and painting normally. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna need one more coat. I'm gonna try the back. I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna try blending all these. Let's see. What does this look like? Recommend anyone who can paint, not only with color blindness, but I got hand tremors, so my hands shake 24/7. Shit, dude, that sounds not fun. Does that like stop you from sleeping, or does it stop when you sleep? Kind of painting this over like all the ridges and stuff. Kind of like mini highlighting it just to see what it looks like. Alright, okay. That don't look too bad. On this side. Alright. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna let him sit for a while and dry up. And I'm gonna work on pot grot. To me, pot grot is probably one of my favorites. Here, I showed him off earlier, his pot grot. He's cooking up stuff. I did like his Trix yogurt. He's got his health potion. He's got his pan. I keep going, pot grot. He's got some bags. He's got grass in a bag. He's got a weird chicken hand. Yeah, you can see on the back. He's got a whole bunch of stuff there. Yeah. See if it focuses again. Come on. Whoop. Whoop. Dude, it literally will focus on everything but the guy. Well, he saw it for a second. Wait. There he goes. Alright, you can see all his little things now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so he's got a knife over here too. I'm gonna paint this sack thing like a leather. I'm gonna like try to blend in some like weird leather. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna mix it with some of the orange. That'll be fun. Shake it up. Alright. Let's put some here. A little water. Mix it in. Good. Alright. And then, let's see, what should I mix in? Okay, I'll take some of this. Mix that here. Yeah, I'll take some of this. Mix that in. It's gonna go around. Keep mixing it. In fact, I'm just gonna take some of this orange. Mix that in. That's a little more vibrant. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Actually, that looks pretty good. Alright, hold on. Okay. A little more. It's looking pretty good. A little bit there. Let's see what I miss. I guess they're like bag strings. Hold on. Alright, alright. A little more to get in here. Alright, look at that. I think it's a pretty good leather color. Yeah. Yeah. Tremors don't get in the way of handling a rifle or anything I need to deal with. Well, that's good at least. Or wait, did you say it bothers you when you sleep? I didn't see what you said. Yeah, I like that color. When are you painting Yndrasta? Never. Because I don't like Stormcast. I play all the races that hate Stormcast. I play, well, I don't know if Seraphon hates Stormcast, but my Seraphon do. I play Rats, Seraphon, Orcs. So I'll probably use the Stormcast as like basing material that they're like stepping on. And then I'm going to turn Yndrasta's altar into a pedestal for Stabgrot. You know? So he deserves it. Nah, I mean, I'm going to use them. I'm just going to use them as like basing materials. That, and I usually send anything I don't want to Chippers, who's like one of our Kraken crew people. He's really good at painting. And he doesn't really have like a local game store or anything, so I usually just am like, hey, here's some Stormcast. And he's like, oh my god, thanks. So it does not go to waste. Alright. There we go. Nah, that's all good. It's, honestly, these are some great models, though. Like, legit. Paint some of this a little orangish. Let's see. Bit over here. And then paint some of it darker. I like making the leather look kind of warped because I feel like real life leather looks kind of warped. Okay, so then take a little more of this. I get random muscle spasms as I sleep, but all the hand tremors go away until I wake. Well, that's good, at least. I will say that out of all the Stormcast models, Yndrasta is probably the coolest one. Like, if I had to build one, I'd probably build her. Okay. There we go. So here's the leather bag now. Here we are. Carrying who knows what, but it's got stuff in it. It's got a water bottle. I don't know what I want to make that. There's a sack. I kind of want... There's like, he's got this little sack thing. He's got another metal ladle. But I've already made his one ladle kind of coppery, so maybe that's a different ladle. He's got the stones below the pot. I'll make like a blue bag. Let's see. He'll have one. If I did like a, it's like a darker blue. It's like a. Yeah, that'll work. Shake it up. Shake it, shake it. Okay. I haven't opened that one in a while. Alright. One more. It is a cheese bag. Alright, any water. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna paint this bag blue. And then accidentally paint the other bag blue. That's the plan. Okay. Secret to painting is you always want to accidentally paint other parts of the model that you don't want to paint, because it builds character. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's get underneath a little bit there. Working my way downtown. Walking fast. And I'm homebound. Like making some little like wibblies in the bag too, so it's like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they don't tell you in art school. Dude, I swear, every time I see, like, people streaming Warhammer or Warhammer videos, everyone's, like, awesome. Like, I'm... and, like, I'm not saying I'm, like, terrible, but, like, you know... It's like everybody painting here, they're, like, painting to win awards and stuff. I'm like, dude... I'm like, whoa! What's going on? I get some of this off? No, okay. She got the blue thing. And then I'll probably end up painting over that anyway, so that's fine. And then down here, I would go next to a red. What's opposite red on the color wheel? Is it like red and... I don't know. What's opposite red on the color wheel? Green? Cyan? Alright, alright, alright. We got like a... Yeah, this is like a mint. We got like a minty green. Actually, would he use a mint green bag? Sure, why not? You can use whatever color he wants. Alright. Drop that in. Let's do a little bloop, a little water, mix it in. See how we looking. Alright. So yeah, this'll work. Also, the music is EVE Online, for anybody wondering. Or if you're like, I've heard that before. A little bit up there. Oh boy. We are painting some goblins. Well, gits, I think. Okay. Give me a little more. Alright. A little bit under here. Alright. I need to paint the front. This is the hard part. Just gotta not touch the staff or the health potion. Alright, clear it off. Okay. Okay. You getting the Dominion box? I have it. Here's a guy from the Dominion box. In fact, all these are from the Dominion box, including Potgrot. Stop by, say hey, keep up painting those Warhammers. Thanks. Thank you very much. Here we go. Steady. Steady. Okay. That's not bad. That's not... Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, God. There we go. Oh my god, okay. I haven't paid Warhammer. I haven't paid Warhammer in over 20 years. Dude, you should get back into it. It's great. Especially now. Now it's becoming popular. Now people in school don't wait outside the classroom to beat you up for painting it. Okay. That never happened to me, but you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, I got the Dominion box from Games Workshop because they sent it out to like YouTubers and streamers, which made one guy really mad in the comments, and he was just like, "This is an outrage. I should have gotten the box because I'm me." It's like, that's cool, dude. Here we go. A little bit up there. Okay. Like, dude, I've been doing this job on the internet for years. By years, I mean literally like 12 years. Just not Warhammer, just like video games. But there's some people out there that are just like, oh my god, the one time I did a contest, alright? This is back when Hearthstone came out. I got a bunch of beta keys for Hearthstone, right? I didn't think the game was be that good. Everyone's like, oh, Blizzard card game, blah. So whatever, right? I had like 20 beta keys to give out. So the game comes out, everyone's like, holy shit, everyone wants Hearthstone. We want everybody, and they're like trying to get keys everywhere. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do a fun little contest, right? Paint me a Hearthstone card in Microsoft Paint, and I'm gonna pick ones I like. You get a beta key. I do that. I pick ones I like. I got like hundreds of entries, so I'd like skim through, just being like, that one's pretty cool, that one, and then I like did that. I swear to God, the amount of entitled people being like, you didn't pick mine, you piece of shit. I fucking hate you, you dumbass. This is so stupid. Like, oh my god, I hope you. I was just like, I'm literally doing a giveaway for free. This is that was the last time I ever did a giveaway. I was like, I'm not doing this again. And I never did. Like, oh my god. Let's see. That was like 6 years ago. I don't know, whenever Hearthstone came out. Okay. So, you know, to me, it's just those same people just being like, I wish I got a thing for free. It's like, that's cool. You can start a YouTube channel and grow it, and then reach out to them, and they'll send it to you for free. That's crazy. Nothing's stopping you. Go ahead. There's no, like, gate in the way. Just go ahead. Well, I'd have to buy a microphone, of course, and then I'd have to... You're dumb. Alright, so I painted that bag. That's pretty cool. It's like a mint bag. He stores his mint in there, because he likes... he likes his soup minty. Right? There you go. Yeah, like, that's the whole point of people, like, companies sending people free shit, is they know you're gonna promote it. So it's free promotion. It's not rocket science. Put that up here. Oh. Put that away still. He's got a water bottle. I don't know what color to paint that water bottle of. Green, brown. What's the thing? What's opposite green and brown on the color wheel? Well, I guess it's gonna be red. But red's over here. Maybe like orange. Maybe orange. Here's the thing, it's like, it's only, most people are normal. It's like 99% are normal people. There's always, it's just like one or two. It's always just one or two people. And that's usually when people are like, oh, I hate reading the comments. What they mean is, I hate reading the like one or two comments that just stand out. Because we're just hardwired to like look past all the ones people being like, good job, I love your stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then you just see that one being like, you suck. You suck, idiot. Dark burgundy. Ooh. Brown. Well, I already painted the leather thing above it brown, so I don't really want to do that again. I guess it could be like... Whoa, wait, okay. What if... Okay. I do a dark burgundy, but I mix in a little brown. I actually watched a thing where they were like, one good way to have a color scheme for a model is you pick one color. I'm shaking the paint, so I'm like, ah! Is you take all the colors you use and you mix it with that color. So if you use like green, you mix it with orange. If you use blue, you mix it with orange. If you use red, you mix it with orange. You like mix everything with the one color you want, and then it gives it that kind of tone you're looking for. Or like mix it with blue or whatever you're doing. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's take that. Damn, this is a thick-ass paint. This is a double C thick paint. Alright. See you later, comrade. Oh yeah, the 3 new colors coming out are pretty cool. This, well, the thing is, the one color I like to paint the orcs with is Skarsnik green, which it pretty much looks exactly like the new paint coming out, but it's a layer paint, and the new paint coming out's a base paint, so I think it's literally the same color, just thicker, if I had to guess. But I'm gonna get it, because I like that color. That's one of my favorite orc colors. Also, I forgot I have my big Stabba crew I'm trying to paint up here. Check out my big Stabbas. When I played the Auric War Clans, I bought these boxes, and I was like, dude, what if I ran 4 big Stabbas? It did not go well, but it is very fun. they like die, and then they throw their thing. They throw their big spear. So I plan on making it work still. Let's see. The water. One more. Here. Have you ever tried to break your brain by trying to imagine a color that doesn't exist? I have not. Let's see. Yeah, EVE Online is the music. Alright, I'm gonna blend it with like a... Actually, maybe I'll blend it with some of this one I had from earlier. Let's see what that looks like. I just love how on a wet palette, that's one of my favorite things about it, is you can just be like, I want to blend these colors, and then it's like, you just go back to a color you used like 30 minutes ago, and you're like, doo 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 doo. So that's pretty neat. I like that. Let's see. Which one do I like the most here? One more. Okay, I'm gonna start here. And let's do this. One more. A bit there. Underneath.
A turtle made it to the water.
Maybe I should just paint the top of the bottle this thing. This color. Okay, okay. I'm pretty much just painting until
Thanks.
Toaster Woman says dinner's ready. And then I'm gonna be done streaming and painting, so then I gotta eat dinner.
Thanks.
Imagine if she was like, dinner's ready, and then I just didn't eat dinner. I wouldn't do that, because I need to eat.
Thanks.
Okay. I get under there. Baker Staunch with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Baker Staunch,
Thanks.
for the 5 gifted subs. Briar Soul gets a sub. It's like Newfound Control. It's like Elder Connell. It's like The Devil's
Thanks.
Hour. It's like an Indirect Jet. It's like all get subs. Thank you very much. And Southside Popper with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. It's like thank you very much. blend that a little bit. And Bitter Brush with the host raid. Thank you for the host raid, Bitter Brush. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Mediocre Painting. I'll have you know, this is some of the best mediocre painting around, however. Okay. Alright, here we go. A bit there. I do love these cruel boys. Primarily pot grot. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're slowly completing his assortment of back things. I'm just trying to, like, give them all different colors for the base coat. And then here he is up front. He's stirring up his... I like to call it Trix yogurt, because it kind of looks like it. I tried to do like a blue-purple blend of stuff, but, you know. And there he is. Having a good time. They're just paying. Yeehaw. And then this guy, I'm trying to like paint his thing orange, but now I'm like, maybe it's too bright orange. Now it looks, ever since I said it looked like Kraft macaroni and cheese, that's all I can see now. So I kind of want to go back to the paler orange. But he could also be a guy that just sends out a scent of Kraft macaroni and cheese and it nauseates everyone. Hellbent Wolfbot, the host. Thank you, Hellbent Wolfbot, for the host. This is also Lord Croak, yes, chilling. Having a good time. I gotta paint him, I haven't painted him yet. I also got... Whee! Hold on. Here's Cragnos, ready to go. And by ready to go, I mean ready to get painted. I built him on my Warhammer YouTube channel. Exclamation point Warhammer in the chat. Here's the wolf guy. This is actually a really cool model. It's cooler than I thought it was going to be. So I got to paint that. I mean, you know, then I got the others. Whoops. Then I have all the other ones primed and everything, but, you know. The only thing I haven't primed yet are the Hobgrots, because there's like 20 of them, and I'm like, I'm not doing that yet. Alright. Alright, I saw somebody ask why dinner's so late. Mainly because I go to bed at 5 a.m. We both go to bed at 5 a.m. So we have a terrible sleep schedule. But we get like 7-8 hours of sleep, so I mean, you know, we get a lot of sleep. It's just the schedule. I'm also gonna have to paint his cloak thing, but maybe I'll just... I don't know what I'm gonna paint that. He's got his sword. I'll just paint that like a sword. He's got a chicken leg. I kind of want to paint this chicken leg thing. What's a chicken foot look like? Hold on. Yeah, I'll look it up on my phone. Chicken foot. It's kind of like crusty yellow. Do we got any crusty yellow? Got like a... Got like the sunset, mix it with a paler... Maybe I mix it with one of these. What do we got over here? Dorn? Got like a Dorn yellow. That looks pretty good. It's like a combo of these. That'd be good. Oh wait, there's some orange in there, I think. Yeah, jeez. Hey, I got some orange right there. We'll mix it in. All right. Yellowers don't cover crap over black. That's how I feel with this orange thing. Like, I keep trying to paint it orange, and it keeps just showing through with the black. And I've put, like, 4 thin coats on it. It's gonna need, like, 6. Oh, those Averland's pretty thick. Rogue Snorlax, 35 months. Thanks for the chill content, Crendor. Hey, no problem. Thanks for funding cat food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not allowed. 7, 8, 9, 7, what? Sweet. They were 35 months. Alright, alright. Let's do this. Dry brush white before painting orange or yellow over black. Ah, okay. Someone that hates painting but wants their army to look at least tabletop quality. Do you have any tips for making painting more bearable? It doesn't help that I can't paint longer than 50 minutes without my bad back starting to hurt. I feel that, dude. Honestly, one of the best things you can do for that is just use contrast paint. Like, I've used contrast paint on a bunch of stuff. It looks good enough. You don't have to do anything crazy. Water in. Like, I painted my entire Skink and Saurus army with just contrast paint. Let's see. Like, here we go. This is, like, primarily contrast paints. And I still think it looks, like, you know, decent enough. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. You got, like, the Skittle Skinks on top. You got the, you know, contrast over contrast down here. Like, it's, you know, it's passable. Or, yeah, I guess airbrush also makes it pretty easy. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I need this. I gotta clean this. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. Let's get some of this. Oh my god, this is... this is some thick-ass paint. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna blend it. So this. Mix it in here, see what it looks like. Okay. Okay. Take a little bit of the orange. Actually, what if I mix the orange with that? You just get like this bright. I take a little bit of the orange and I mix it in here, and then okay, okay. Like me, I don't care about painting battle line stuff that much. I mainly care about painting, like, hero standalone units more than anything. It's like battle line, I'm just like, whatever. Let's do this one first. Which is why battle line stuff's just good to practice on. So that's why I tell people whenever they get started painting, just to paint on battle line. So you'll mess it up and then you're like, oh whatever, I got like a bunch more. Alright, got this orange here. And get some of this one. Oh, battle line is like cannon fodder units, like skinks or clan rats or gits or, you know, your frontline soldiers, essentially. So things you have multiple units of. Let's go all this. Okay. Okay. Because that way, when you mess up on them and you're like, oh god, what did I do? You can be like, oh, I got like 20 more to paint, so you don't feel as bad. Well, like, if you're like, I'm gonna start by painting my Lord Croak, and then you mess up and you're like, oh boy, I messed up my $100 and whatever model. And then you get demotivated, and then you're like, bleh. So that's why you should always start on the smaller stuff when you learn. Or just like, if you're trying to do color schemes or anything like that. That's why I'm painting these guys before I paint the bigger guys and stuff. There we go, there we go. Flynn with the 37 months, love when you do this, Crendor. Thank you, Flynn. Sweet. They were 37 months. Alright. Let me get a little bit here. A little bit of this. Okay. Gotta throw that on. I have like... I would paint like I play Hearthstone a lot of the time. I'm like, what if I just do this and see how it goes? And then I'm like, oh god, that went terribly. And then I'm like, whatever. Or it works out, and I'm like, oh, nice. Alright, okay. I gotta get a little bit under here. A little bit under here. Here we go. Here's chicken foot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is a solid base coat for a chicken foot, I think. Yeah. It looks like a chicken foot. It'll get better later on. Okay. Yeah, pot grot's great. I love pot grot. A lot of people like stab grot, but I think pot grot's a little more, he's got a little more going on. Like stab grot, you know, he's cool, but like, you know, he's just all armored up. He'll stab you. But pot grot, he's like, he's got like chicken feet and bottles and crazy shit. Dude's crazy. Alright, alright. Let's see here. So there's like stones underneath the thing. I still gotta paint that. I don't know what I'm gonna paint that. I got that bag, and I got some sort of root up there. It's like earth root, and you got like some... Shit, when I paint this thing green, it's gonna look like an Oddish from Pokemon, so that's kind of fun. I gotta paint this stick, but I'll probably paint it a different color than these sticks. It'll be a good time. I've been going all out with pot grot, dude. Wait, there's a little cork thing here. What did I paint the cork? Oh, I painted it this color. I'm just gonna do it again. Thanks, wet palette. Alright, and then you just... Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, messed up. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Are those hands real? Whose hands? My hands? Potgrot's hands? Whose hands are we talking? What if? Take a little buzz. Alright, alright. And just kind of cover the mistake. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Got another little cork in there. You kind of see the cork. Hold on. It's gonna autofocus any second. There you go. You kind of see a little cork in there. Right in there. Yep. All right. Whew. I don't even know if we're real, man. I don't even know. Neat. Alright. It is my dinner time, but I'll quickly show off some stuff for people that are new here. Hold on. Here's some things I've shown off before that I've worked on. Here's like my Maw Crusher guy. He's probably the best thing I've painted. So he's pretty fun. Whee! I still gotta do like highlights and stuff on him, but you know. Took a while to paint this. And we got... let's see, what do I got over here? We got some of this, we got some of these. Here we go, I'll show off the classics. Show off the classics. We got Bastillodon guy, we got there. Alright, here's my Carnosaur. This is actually the first big model I ever painted, and I just used contrast. And I kind of touched it up after a while, but, you know, he's still looking alright. And we got, get out of here. Here's Old Lord Croak, chilling on his old throne. Not as, you know, not as crazy. Actually, you could just... do that. Look at that. That's an upgrade. Wowee. And then, get back. And then I like this guy because I did like my first kind of base here with just like some grass and rocks and water and stuff. So I like him for that. So those are my main ones. So yeah. I'll put them back. Oh yeah, my chameleon skinks. I actually finished up my chameleon skinks a bit. Well, for the most part. Here's one of the new chameleon skinks I did. You know, he's got his little like frog guy hooked on. He's shooting. I like this model. It's a cool model. So I got that. Let's see. Where's like oh, this is one of my first ever things I painted. I actually painted this on stream like 2 years ago. I didn't do the base back then, but this was my first ever, like, one of the first, I think, 5 models I painted. So, you know, he doesn't look too bad. This kind of looks oily, which I guess works out because he's a lizard, you know? So that's pretty neat. So yeah, those are my my things. Is it true paints are now $20 a pot? No. I have not seen one for $20 a pot. Unless they're like super textured, specialized paints. But even then, most I've seen is like $8 or something. I don't know. They're usually only like $4. Either way, I'm hungry. I gotta go eat. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this, Check out my Warhammer channel, ! Warhammer in the chat. I put up stuff about Warhammer there. Check it out. I unboxed Dominion on it. If you missed that, that's up on my Warhammer channel. Also, you can follow along. I usually paint Warhammer like once a week, sometimes twice. Otherwise, I'm just playing video game. Like WoW League, etc. But you can follow along anyway if you like that. Thanks everybody for subscribing, resubscribing, dropping bits, dropping tips, gifting subs. Thank you very much for all the support. And, yeah. I'm gonna go eat food. Let's see. Should I feel like I should host somebody. Because, like, in Warhammer painting, there's ever, like, you know, when I play WoW, I'm like, oh god, I'm in the top, like, 50 streams. But then when I Warhammer paint, I'm, like, #1. So I feel like I should, like, pass on to somebody. Let's see, who's on right here? I have to look on my phone, because I have to, like, walk over there to shut the thing off. Commander Mittens is painting greenskins. Alright. We'll host Commander Mittens. I like it. Alright. Thanks for watching. Let me, hold on here, let me, go over here and do a little black. We'll do a black. Dude, how do I use the internet? I don't even know. Oh god, now I'm gonna hear myself. Now I'm gonna do that. Alright, here we go. Commander Mittens Co. Neat. Alright. Slash raid. Bam. Alright, there we go. Up on the raid. Thanks for watching. Spam some slots in there, unless their chat doesn't allow it or something, but alright. Okay. Okay. See ya.